Hey, Editing Poffy here, popping in from beyond the veil real quick to just post a little bit of context before the video starts. So this video I actually recorded a week or two ago prior to me actually sitting down to edit it, because it's been a little bit of a monster project just because of how long it took me to gather everything and record. And I have been busy with midterms for college. But I'm gonna sit down and edit this now. But yeah, so this project, I'm hoping is able to come out before anyone else starts talking about this guy, because at the rate that shit is going, people are gonna start talking about him. But at the time of me recording this, as I mentioned several times in the actual video, I'm the only person who's talked about this so far, to my knowledge, aside from that one Roblox guy who you will hear about in the future. And make sure to stick around to the end of the video, because I'm gonna pop back in, Poffy from the future, Editing Poffy, because some shit just went down live in his Discord server right in front of me while I was eating a turkey sandwich, watching Moist Critical videos. I get a ping at everyone in his server, and he's leaking someone's nudes in the general chat. So I'll cover that at the end of the video. He deleted everything, but not before I downloaded it all. So yeah, make sure you wait for that at the end. That's, yeah. Enjoy the video. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having a wonderful evening, or morning, or whatever time it is for you when this video comes out. I'd like to preface this video by saying that I mean no ill intention to any parties involved. Kanro, who this video is about, I discovered them through Spotify autoplay. I genuinely enjoyed their music, and after a while I started to notice some certain aspects of their music that were a little peculiar. So I, did some research, did some digging, uncovered some dirt, and I noticed that no one had covered anything yet. So as a producer in the field of electronic music myself, and also a YouTuber with a larger following than anyone else who has covered this topic so far, I figured I'd, give it a little bit of a bigger platform. And yeah, I don't know, that's really just the only person on like the entirety of the internet who's covered this so far is a Roblox YouTuber with like 5 subscribers. So I figured, why not? Also, as I'm sure is very noticeable, I got a new microphone. My poor Blue Yeti perished. It lived a long, faithful life of its 1 year that everyone always says that they live for, and then it died. So I have a HyperX, I think it's called a Solo Cast or whatever. It was actually really high rated for like a $40 microphone. It had like 20,000 5-star reviews. It's a pretty decent mic, but I know that the audio seems a little bassy for some reason, I think, when I listen back to it anyways, but maybe it's because I have subwoofers at max volume that might have affected it. I'd also like to say that this is all purely based off of things that I was able to find publicly on the internet through my own research. I did spend a few days researching this, put in a solid amount of hours digging and scrolling and reading fucking everything, dude. Oh my god. And yeah, I don't know. Also, I am not normally a drama YouTuber. I'm nothing like that. I don't do any of this kind of stuff normally, so this is kind of out of my territory. I just thought I'd give it a go because I thought it was interesting, and I like kind of trying out new things. With that being said, I personally have enjoyed the music of all artists that are going to be mentioned in this video, but that does not change any of the facts that will be brought up. And also everything is alleged and nothing is proven and blah blah blah. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But with that being said, Kanro is a very interesting music artist. As I said before, I discovered them on Spotify, listened to their music, interesting, good, whatever style that I normally like, I guess. They're small, creator, not very big, bigger than me, smaller than most, but like they're a solid medium size. Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of get right into it. Kanro, oh man, they have been in a lot of drama, but none of it has really reached outside of their little bubble, per se. They've been called out for things publicly and it never really went anywhere. They have had drama with other creators, but it's all been kind of like a back and forth discourse that has never really left the realm of their Discord server and YouTube's comment section. So I'm here to fix that. I guess I'll get right into the first layer of the iceberg and start by just mentioning some song similarities. The first thing that I noticed that got me hooked on this train of thought down the rabbit hole. So Kanro posted a song 2 years ago named Sakura, and at face value, it doesn't really seem like much. It's a good song. It's been up for 2 years. It's got a solid nearly 3K views. Like, it's doing all right. I enjoyed the song, but I definitely noticed that it sounded just a wee bit similar to another song, Nana by Geoxor. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show any of it, really, because Geoxor, from what I am aware, is notorious for striking down creators who play his music. I guess I could be wrong, but I have had negative experiences in the past with being unable to post videos when I was younger for playing his songs in them. He was one of my favorite artists growing up. So nothing against him. Like, he's got his own drama that we'll get to later. But I like his music. He's cool in my book from a professional perspective, like his music and whatnot, and I completely respect that it's his right to do whatever he wants with it, but I'm not going to be able to show anything from his songs. And on the flip side of that, I'm not going to show any of Kanro's music because I don't want to risk them being able to strike down anything from me. But you can definitely look them up yourself. Kanro, Sakura, and Geoxor Nana. And give them a listen. And, tell me what you think. And if you hear any minor similarities between the two songs. The description of Sakura reads, "Since today is Valentine's Day, here's a song for my girlfriend. Enjoy, 3. P.S. This song was never an inspiration from Nana at all. The melodic in the start was a huge coincidence, and I never expected it myself. I would still like to give credit to Geoxor, though, at Geoxor. And, go ahead and keep in mind the dates of the timeline as well. It's going to be important for piecing things together later. But regardless, yeah. So there's that. The description of the song isn't really anything special. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way personally, knowing everything that I know. Especially the deliberate call out that it's just a coincidence. The entire melodic section sounding exactly the same. I never expected it. Also, Gyeoksor's Nana is 5 years old, which puts it 3 years older than Sakura. And in addition to that, 6 months ago, so, you know, a year and a half after the song was posted, someone left a comment on Sakura saying, although it reminds me of Gyeoksor, but I like it. And Kanro, quick to reply, can you not compare me with that guy, please? It's getting repetitive and annoying. And the first poster replies back, I'm sorry if I offended you. I wrote that the track is wonderful. And you'll notice a trend with that as we go. Kanro really does not like being compared to Gyeoksor. Really, really does not like it. Moving on from that, I've got another example of song similarities. It's like a game show, guys. Can you point out the similarities between Kanro and Gyeoksor's music? For $1 million. The prize should be more like $100 with how goddamn easy it is to point out the similarities, but that's just my opinion anyways. Euphoria by Kanro is, you know, a song. It sounds a little bit similar to Euphoria by Gyeoksor, which is ironic. But, you know, I mean, having the exact same title and the almost identical melody and instrument sounds, it's purely a coincidence. I didn't expect it myself. I'm sure. And this is another example of a song that Kanro released 3 years after Gyeoksor released it 5 years ago. On the song, someone aptly commented, you started stealing song titles too. Which, yeah, I'm sure Kanro didn't like that, but there was no reply that I could find anyways. Although they did make a community post about it. Oh my god, the amount of community posts that they make. Holy shit. I spent over an hour just reading through the community posts. There are so goddamn many of them. Kanro posts on the Discord community tab like someone live tweeting their life on Twitter. It's crazy. But they posted, nobody owns the word euphoria, therefore I have all rights to call my song Euphoria. Which technically, yes, they do. It's just when you're being compared to Gyeoksor and then you start titling your songs the same as his and copying his melodies and happening to not only do both of those things, but do them at the same time. Copy the melody of a song and title the song the same. Like, at least hide it a little. But that's just my opinion. Let's hear the opinion of some comments from that YouTube community post. Haxorus Enjoyer 612 says, I was kidding about my comment on your song, but I highly recommend to not use too many similar titles as well as album covers, because yeah, those are copied too, as Gyeoksor, for the sake of getting a better reputation. Also, editor, and by editor I mean me, just take a moment to put some comparison between Gyeoksor and Kanro's album covers on screen. Thank you, me. Kanro replies to this saying, I would make a song and I choose specific names that really suit the theme of the song itself. I'm not having a music artist with 100 times of my hold on. I'm not having a music artist with times 100 of my audience stop me from giving my song a name. And Hackstars replies, well, I'm only advising you because I personally think your music is great already and has its own charm compared to others. I just want you to shine out from others because you deserve to, rather than being a shadow from you-know-who. He who shall not be named, I see. And another person named Old Channel 1312 chimes in and says, at Kanro, I am a fan of you, but yeah, the titles are a bit iffy. And I know they're super generic titles that literally every other anime future-based artist has used before, but that's sort of the point. If you have trouble thinking of a title that Geo hasn't already used, which I find really hilarious, that sounds so passive-aggressive, and I know they didn't mean it to, but like, if you're having that hard of a time thinking of titles that haven't already been used by Geoxor, why does that have to be a point that's made? Why has that happened enough times for people to actually be saying that? But anyways, they suggest a thesaurus. And someone at the bottom named the Soul Sender aptly says, you're gonna get a bad rep, man. You and your music are better than this. Please don't use it for spite. Which, yeah, no, they definitely do, and they definitely have a bad rep. But, you know, comments from 2 years ago, who needs to listen to those? So I'm just going to quickly head on to Kanro's personal website. And we're just going to take a brief look at this real quick. So let's see, Kanro, London, UK, producer and visual effects artist. Interesting that it's a visual effects artist and not audio effects artist. Curious. Anyways, we've got this lovely picture thing about me and biography. It should be autobiography, but you know, I'm not gonna sit here and judge. Hi, I'm Kanro, and I am a 15-year-old music producer from London, UK. The fact that they were born in June of 2007 implies that this website is definitely up to date at minimum or maximum, at least 2 years ago. This was last up to date 2 years ago or sooner, which tracks with the rest of their like growth spike whatever trajectory. Anyways, I am a male, he, him, born in June 6th of 2007 in London, UK. Also, I'm not doxing this person. This is all very public information that they just put out there. I'd just like to be clear. I wouldn't be revealing anything that they didn't personally reveal themselves, so I don't know what to tell you, man. My personality type is ISTP-A. My IRL name is Demetrius Eldinio Juan Pierre Lennox. I am diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, ASD. I'm an introvert and bipolar. Not really sure if that means that they're an introvert and bipolar because they have autism, or they're diagnosed with autism and diagnosed with bipolar and happen to be an introvert. Not really sure what that's about. But regardless, interpret that whatever you want to. What I like. I love beef teriyaki, sushi, and Korean wings. All good choices. I love EDM, but also some old school childhood band music. I love my girlfriend, Valley Chew. I can speak a bit of Spanish, Japanese, and Malay. Making music, hanging out with friends on Discord. Sorry, this is formatted so interestingly. What I don't like, liars and drama-seeking individuals. Ironic. Ban. Okay, I don't like ban. Block evading individuals. Fair, I guess. Bit weird to have on your website, but I don't like people who evade blocks either. dedicated haters, people who try to ruin opportunities for clout. Spicy, zesty, weird, and overly exaggerated people. So what, like you hate the gays or something? Like, I mean, I know that you're seemingly a Christian, but also you don't like homophobes. So like, I don't know, never mind. I guess that joke didn't really land because of the next line, but like, you don't like weird people just seems a little odd. But anyways, racist, homophobic, sexist, and transphobic people, religious discrimination, which seems odd to pair with racism, homophobic, sexism, and transphobic. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I hate people who are racist, homophobic, sexist, and transphobic, but I also hate people who discriminate against religious people who are racist and homophobic and sexist and transphobic. But I digress. Trolls, bullies, users who tried to associate with me only to harass me, fakers, cheaters, phonies, and users who taught me into troublesome things. Oh, that's a mouthful. Yeah, fakers, cheaters, phonies. I don't know. I'm noticing a lot of, what you call it? Hypocrisy? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And users who taught me into troublesome things is a very interesting sentence that I beg you to keep in mind when later allegations come up. I'm really curious as to what troublesome things Kanro is getting taunted into. But anyways, cute anime girl picture, music information, and artist highlights. No one really cares. They use FL Studio, so I mean, like, you know, minus 10 respect for not using fucking Ableton. How are you gonna try to be a Geoxor ripoff and then not even use Ableton? Like, okay, come on. That's why your music doesn't sound as good. Anyways. That was a joke, by the way. I do full well like Kanro's music. Just trying to be funny. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, you'd think this is the bottom of the website, but no, it's not. Although, I do want to call attention to this. This is a little funny, a little weird, in my opinion. Requested collabs towards me will require payment via my website. So yeah, you want to request to collab with Kanro? You gotta pay for it, buddy. Pay up. But anyways, anime girl eyes, games that had, yeah, blah blah blah. I find it funny that Robeats isn't here, the Roblox game, because that's remember how I mentioned that I got kind of put on to this drama a little bit by the one Roblox YouTuber with like 5 subscribers who's made a video on this, and that's like the only thing on the entire fucking internet about it. Yeah, apparently it's because Kanro was put into Robeats for an event. I don't know, I don't play Roblox, but it was like a thing or whatever. And apparently within like a day of it happening, they were exposed for a whole bunch of shit, which I have, so we'll go over that later. But anyways, scroll down a little, and there's some panties for some reason. And that's it. So yeah, that's their website. Now we've learned a little bit about Kanro from their not autobiography. Moving on from that, we can go ahead and get into some of the recent, or we can get into some of the heavier drama side of things. Less just, oh, he copied me and you copied him and blah, blah, blah. But now we get into the meat and potatoes of the whole thing. So, first of all, I'd just like to draw attention to this. Apparently, they received mass reporting from someone named Yinny, who I don't really know who Yinny is. I've got some sources that say like X, and some sources that say just other person. So I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on it. I don't know who the fuck Yinny is, but whoever the fuck Yinny is, they allegedly copyright striked Kanro a lot of times and got them nearly terminated. But then they reached some sort of agreement, and Kanro now has all the rights. And if Yinny decides to do unlawful strikes, which is apparently also a form of blackmail against them, there's legal retaliation gonna be involved. I don't know. But it had something to do with a lot of songs getting taken down. I do find it funny that both Euphoria and Sakura are on that list, but you know, whatever. Anyways, as I was recording this video, Kanro literally like live posted, I was working on making some new Halloween release, blah blah blah, but I made a controversial mistake. I just finished it and it sounds really fucking awesome. It really does, but it sounds way too similar to the original track for me to even be able to think about releasing it. So I guess I'll just find something else for you guys. So yeah, so sad. Kanro copied another artist 27 minutes ago. Boohoo. Before that, a couple days ago, she never even liked me, lol. I want to commit no lifer. So, you know, as I said, this person, chronically online, live posting their life, just like fucking schizo posts on Twitter, except it's in the YouTube discussion area of their channel. So like, I don't know, that's cool, I guess. Talking about wanting to commit no lifer because someone never even liked you. I'm assuming girlfriend broke up with you or something. I feel bad. That sucks. But like, sympathy posting is crazy. Anyways, yeah, so literally the top comment on this whole like breakup like sympathy post is, damn, yeah, it sounded too good to be true. Never heard of anyone meeting someone in a YouTube comment section, LMAO. Yeah, Gibble, I've never heard of that either. Probably because you shouldn't hook up with people from your YouTube comment section. But I don't know, that's just me, I guess. Call me a controversial YouTuber or whatever. And then if you scroll down a little bit, we reach this interesting little comment, which I don't have the full context for, to be fair, so I don't know. But after Kanro posted their little sob, oh, she never loved me, my heart, or whatever, however the TikTok goes, someone named Yezta commented in response, don't worry, you'll find someone one day, with a little happy face. And Kanro, fucking on it, back to finding love in the YouTube comment section again, replies with, what's your Instagram, by the way? Now, to be fair, you know, I joke, I make jokes, I have no idea if that's their intention, but a little weird. Just a little weird. This is my opinion. And going a little further down the timeline, 4 months ago, Kanro, we're living in a country where nobody could get along anymore, and there will not be any peace around anybody anymore. That's another thing to keep in mind. They use that word a lot, peace. Calling people, okay, I should say, whenever I have a strong suspicion that this post is about Geoxor again, because Kanro is constantly saying, oh, Geoxor is unwilling to make peace, and they're a bad person because they're fighting against the peace, and whatever. That's their like main argument against him, is he's a bully because he won't make peace with Kanro and just forgive Kanro for, you know, copying him. But anyways, we can't make statements or even socialize online without having to experience the inconvenience of being canceled, harassed, framed, having your passion taken away from you, or even having your own life put in danger, even when you've done nothing wrong. I beg to differ on that last statement, but I don't know. In the earlier years of the internet, we were all allowed to have opinions, be able to correspond with each other equally, without any drama or any worries of controversy. Yeah, I loved the old internet. The old internet, where there was no drama, no controversy, and everyone could talk equally and keep the peace. Yeah, I miss those days. Now we're all here witnessing society literally deteriorating before our eyes, and the world couldn't give a shit. And this shit sucks, man. This is what held me back on my journey as a music artist. Irrational hatred. Yeah, irrational, okay. And I know we've all experienced this one way or another. All of us. So relatable, man. Haven't we all just received irrational hate for completely plagiarizing other artists? I know I relate. Now, I know this video is a little all over the place because it's a really difficult timeline to follow, especially without any context. But as we start getting into the heftiest drama, I'm gonna try to cover the last few community posts. Well, that's a lie. Everything's a fucking community post in this video. But I've got a couple more tame-ish ones here for you. 2 years ago, Kanro randomly just posts, "Best Friday night ever." And then it's a picture of Geoxor. Man, what an interesting artist. I wonder what he does in his spare time. And it's like deep fried as fuck. I don't know if that, like, the best Friday night ever is trying to imply that, like, you spent your Friday night making this meme and deep frying the fuck out of it and then being like, yeah, haha. I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever it is, I'm sure this was not the best Friday night ever. I mean, I can think of at least, like, 2 better things to be doing with my time. But anyways, yeah, so that's that. And you got some comments on it, which normally I wouldn't bother reading, but they're just worded so badly that I find it too comical not to read. So the first person, I'm just going to call them M, says, "It seems to me a little too childish of you, Kanro, to take this kind of situation as a very vague way to take revenge on someone, when a person like you also keeps very low secrets. Like the artist Geoxor, it is normal to see that your half community is blind. But all you are doing is worsening both yourself and your artistic career, trying to get attention with this way." And Cyrus, whatever, replies, "Very true. At least by both of them is happening something, but mostly by Kanro. Kanro done multiple times copy some tracks from Geoxor because they sound similar, and these happened on like 4 or 5 songs, and it's very strange. Not only these have done Kanro, but he have something else too, where I want to check that his PFP is from Geoxor too. Geoxor only done this, and the haters was really grinding in and making him down with memes and making fun about him, but today no one is talking about it anymore. Kanro was doing that to take maybe revenge, but it's like you said, childish." So there is some Geoxor drama as well, and I'm fairly certain that's what this refers to. The best Friday night ever post made by Kanro. Now, I don't have time to go through the whole thing, and this isn't an expose video on Geoxor. But I will say briefly that there is a very large Google Doc posted on Geoxor, and I'm sure that you can find some videos on the drama regarding him. He's a much bigger creator, and I'm sure that there is stuff out there, but who knows, maybe if not, and if you guys want me to, I'll make a video on him as well. So Geoxor got exposed for a lot of stuff. I haven't really looked into it yet, but I will. On that note though, you know who else has a Google Drive? Kanro, which I'm also not going to go into too much detail. If while editing this I happen to notice any important things from the Google Drive, I'll put them on screen now in post editor me. But yeah, so I'm not going to go into it, at least not in this video. The way that it was formatted was really difficult for me to be able to access some of the files. I did attempt to reach out to the person who created the Google Drive. They left a comment on the Roblox video begging for it to get a larger platform and for this drama to get put out there. I found their channel and they have all their socials linked. I did attempt to reach out to them, get a comment from them, get get their statement. Maybe, I did reach out to them, attempted to get a statement, offered to let them on the video to share their side of the story and everything, as an alleged victim of Kanro. But yeah, they were unavailable for comment. But at the end of the day, just to briefly state all of the things that Kanro is being exposed for, we've got, and I'm gonna try to word this very YouTube friendly. Okay, editing Puffy here again. I really do a shitty job in this part, trying to struggle through saying these words in a YouTube friendly way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Self-inflicted game overing, SA and SH, possible unwilling adult fun time, abuse and manipulation, harassment and bullying, doxing, leaking other people's adult fun time pictures, which is ironic considering what I know now. That's gonna be shown at the end of the video. I just realized. Self-ouchie and alcohol misuse, as well as Minecraft PvP threatening people. And I'll go ahead and put up some screenshots of the document. So yeah, editing Puffy out. Goddamn, that was very hard to do. Normally I don't like censoring myself, but holy shit, there's a lot of things that this person has allegedly done that I cannot say out loud, and that should tell you what kind of person we're dealing with here. But anyways, yeah, so I would like to take a second to say that if the original person who made the doc or anyone else involved at all happens to somehow see this video, please feel free to reach out. My Discord will be in the description. You can also leave a comment or contact me in any other means. I would be happy to talk with you, whether you want to get your story out there on my channel, on a larger platform than a tiny Roblox YouTuber. Shout out to that guy, by the way. His 1 minute and 32-second video was awesome. Or if you want to just, go over it privately, and I don't have to share anything that you don't want me to. Moving over to the last little bit of past drama with Geoxor, we've got this community post from 2 years ago, which is the oldest one that I could find regarding the drama between the two of them. and it's titled "I'm Gonna Stop Trying," and they post a few images. So we've got a Discord message seemingly from Geoxor, but it's incredibly badly cropped, which is a trend with the screenshots in this video. But I don't care. Why did you DM at PP'd my PFP twice? I'm assuming that says why did you DM that and copied my PFP. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know whose profile picture this is. I'm assuming that this is Kanro's and it's like similar to something else. I don't know. I did not copy Nana. Y'all shut the fuck up and stop making these assumptions. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this is terribly cropped, but that sounds about right. Someone in Geoxor's Discord server, I'm assuming, and this is assuming all these messages are real, which I'm sure they are, but I don't know. Who is he? Someone who's been copying me for like 2, probably years. I'm so done with him and people like him. Bry. To me. Did he copy songs as well? Yes. Bro, just look at this. And then Kanro Lollipop. I haven't listened to that song yet, but well, yeah. Go find out for yourself, I guess. This is followed up by bruh, fuck off. No, where you at? He did that. Oh, no. Bro, fuck off. No way he did that. And Geoxor says, exactly. And he was saying that the first one was done by his girlfriend without him asking. So, if so, then why is there now a second one? Can't defend someone I don't even know, so I'm siding with you. Let's also talk about how he was asking for nudes from 12... Let's also talk about how he was asking for adult fun time pictures from 12-year-olds on Discord or whatever 2 years ago. Neon Eyes type beat. Yeah, I already showed that. In the past. Crying emoji shit. Please, if you defend Kanro, but it's starred out, just leave the server. You're not welcome here. I think this is interjection by Kanro. Shiyu is an OC made by one of my friends, not to copy Shy while the name is incredibly similar. Geo is accusing me of copying Ari's fucking OC. Yeah, it's not like they're literally one letter off or anything and look incredibly similar. Look at this bootleg Shy. Shiyu. Nice logo, bro. I wonder where you found that from. Yeah, that's another thing that I noticed almost right away, and I'll post it on screen right now. Go ahead and look at Geoxor's logo compared to Kanro's logo. But anyways, there's so much shit, dude. I've been recording for almost an hour. More interjection. Geo is just being a dick here. I don't know what he's on about. I'm turning 15 in June. Anyways. Geo says he always says he's quote-unquote 14. He's probably way older judging by his voice. It's deeper than Nico 23's, whoever that is, and deeper than Bustine, everyone I know, and they are 21. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can't really judge someone off the sound of their voice, but whatever, I guess. Speculation anyways on their part. The last thing that I'm gonna attempt to cover in this video is some recent drama that I've noticed happening. This is about 3 months old from the looks of it, although, you know, this whole Kanro Geoxor drama seems to be a constant back and forth for over 2 years now, so like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, I really don't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and read this goddamn Yap Fest by Kanro. Let me take a drink of water. More Geoxor drama. Fucking great. Yeah, that's how I feel. What absolutely sucks is that I've been doing my absolute hardest to avoid talking about this. Yeah, I'm sure you have avoided it. Let's share this community post so everyone knows what I've been experiencing. I have more where this all came from, but I have a limit set to how many images I can attach. This old fart doesn't know when to get his priorities straight. It seems like after all that's happened to him back in September 2022, he's not learnt shit from his mistakes and continues to project ignorancy towards me for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I can't think of a single reason. Not one. None of them at all. I have about 3 things to call this dude out for. Number 1, false claiming. Number 2, racism. And number 3, avoiding peace. Dun dun dun. He's avoiding the peace, guys. He's avoiding the peace. How could he? For the false claiming, I released an album on my birthday featuring 9 songs and an intro. And of course, this absolute asshole of an artist in his 20s, whatever that has to do with anything, has to say something about it. He mentioned how I totally don't rip off everyone's melodies, obviously in a sarcastic tone. Dude, if you look at the fucking description of the track, then you know that there's a whole influence behind it. You don't have to assume every fucking release I make is a ripoff of a track. It's a work of practice to be inspired, and I even came up with my own melodies in the same keys. Yes, I expected some people to notice because I made it obvious. Secondly, racism? Grow the fuck up. It's 2024, bro. Know your place, and know the environment you're in. Fucking know your place is wild. You're surrounded by different cultures and people from different parts of the world, and you underlook that. I've never heard anyone use the term underlook. And decide to get judgmental about my skin color? You cannot be serious, right? Absolutely disorienting and pure degeneracy. Bon Dubs also has a negative shadow under this too, because he's actually had the full set of screenshots which I lost 2 years ago in a corrupted hard drive. Bon had all the opportunity to show via his Twitter thread that I'm literally a proven victim of racist remarks from this guy, yet he decided to hide that fucked up world we live in. Lastly, avoiding peace. Ugh. I think my spine just tingled, dude. It sent shivers up my back when I heard that. Avoiding the peace. I mean, at this point, dude, you're just a bad guy. And by bad, I mean you're just evil aura. Okay. Evil aura. You avoided me whenever I attempted to put shit to an end. You got your manager to cease and desist me. Threatened to sue me? You treated me so fucking bad in the past 4 years, and I've done absolutely no damage to you. Except for plagiarism. You're rocking at almost 300,000 subscribers right now, bro. And I'm sat down here at 8.7k. I'm 17, recently started college, and you're fucking 23, living your life the way that you've dreamed of. You're ahead of me, more than anyone else. So what else do you need? You choose to not be nice to people, and you choose to not respect yourself because you grew a huge ego. Sort your shit out. Your apology was not sincere and the whole internet knew it. Own up to your shit, and I ain't gonna get off your case until you've fully shown that you're over the whole drama. Okay, Mom. You can find my email at conro@europe.com if you want to talk further on this, or just add me on Discord via Kanro Music. I do not want to speak to your manager. Fuck that. Good Christ, man. Fix your shit. So, that is followed by screenshots. We've got Geoxor posting 2 links, one to one of Kanro's songs and one to another song that sounds like identical to one of Kanro's songs. Surprise. Hello guys, my name is Kanro and I totally don't rip off everyone's melodies. Haha, funny. Okay. I have no idea what this is, so I'm just gonna put it up on screen for a second and then move on because I don't actually give a fuck. Then we've got some Discord messages. Says bro is yapping on community posts, and this is how we give no shits, me running away from my responsibilities. I don't understand what the fuck this is supposed to prove, other than that Geoxor also thinks that Kanro's a yapper, which he is. But anyways, now we move on to some really interesting screenshots of supposed, alleged Instagram DMs between Geoxor on the left and Kanro's friend on the right. Now, as we go through these, you will come to realize what I have. I have no idea if these are real, but I have a suspicion that they're not. And my biggest reason for thinking that is the terrible English that everyone in this chat log uses. Like, Jesus Christ. Do you know Kanro? I've heard of him on YouTube, well, his music, and they are the same as mine. He is a music thief. Are you sure about that? He is just a boy who is inspired by your music, and his desire is to be just like you. And I talked to him, and he told me that you insulted him. Why? And then at the bottom they interject. Also, one of my old friends from 2021 messaged me again, and I was able to obtain the lost screenshots again, proving your hate for black people. He made it sound like I've been stealing samples or something, but all of my work is all original and made from scratch. I'm allowed to be inspired, we all are, which, that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, you literally 1-for-1 copy melodies and instruments, but like, whatever. So, Geoxor responds, because he is a thief. Keep trusting strangers. Remember that you and I see each other every day and not that boy. Whatever the fuck that means. Yes, I know, but he seems very cute. And will you forgive him? So I guess they're like flirting now? I don't know. He seems very cute. Okay. Forgive him? Ha! How am I gonna forgive a thief? Sorry, I feel like I need to be more theatrical with this. Keep trusting strangers. Remember that you and I see each other every day and not that boy. Yes, I know, but he seems very cute. And will you forgive him? Forgive him? Ha! How am I going to forgive a thief? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just talk to my whole band. That boy copies my music. Besides, he is black. Which, I'm gonna end the theatrics there because this is so blatantly fucking, like, there's something wrong with this. Forgive me if there's not. If you want to provide the real screenshots, go for it. But this is edited to shit, dude. How am I supposed to believe this? Come on. It doesn't even look like it's so bad. It's like a fucking collage that some elementary schooler made. So I'm gonna just stop reading it there. You guys can read the rest of it if you want. I don't give a fuck. To end things off, we've actually got a follow-up on that drama. Because Kanro made his post that we just went over and with all the screenshots, and then Geoxor saw it and made comments about it, and then Kanro responded to that. And this is as up to date as the drama is at this moment, as far as I know. So, we've got From Kanro, trigger warning, explicit description and mentions of young people harm. This post has been written, adjusted, and photo edited to safe standards for posting on YouTube. Geoxor's response and some nonsense responses from his deriding minions you guys can laugh at. If you want to read the full thing, go onto his channel, because I'm pretty sure he just continues yapping. But anyways, someone in Geoxor's server, probably an admin from the looks of it, posts Kanro's thing and gets a bunch of skull emojis, and then they're like, haha, look, good Christ, man, fix your shit, skull emoji again. Make Things Weirdinator 9000, which is an incredible username, says, ha 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 ga ha 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 ha. There's no way. It was so obvious that he is going to be so offended because of a comment in this Discord. Bro is an actual clown. Geoxor says, delusional. Make Things Weirdinator 9000 says he's the whole circus. Nah, that's us, Geoxor. Think about your action, Geos. I did it intentionally because I'm bored. Remember, my personality type is virtuoso. There was no L or W because nothing happened. You should read on it. He made a community post on a comment made on Discord that sparked nothing and called it more drama. And I'm genuinely having a hard time telling like what the fuck is going on with these screenshots, because keep in mind these screenshots I'm sourcing from Kanro. So like I'm fairly certain they're just like hyper edited for no goddamn reason, but I really don't know, so like take these however you want to take them. I don't really fucking know. But anyways, delusional. I want to fuck you before you're 18 though, and record vids, OO. PDF XD. Delusional. Okay. Haha. I guess. Then we got another one, except this one's in light mode. Yippee. Delusional. She's so tiny. It would be so easy to pick her up and drop her on my and her while standing up. She used to tell me how she wanted that. Crying. Yeah. I don't know. Delusional. But anyways, that is thankfully the end of all the goddamn screenshots that I have. Hopefully I was able to edit this well enough so that it's not super goddamn long and shitty. I'm hoping that I was able to show enough screenshots. I don't know. Again, please don't like hate on anyone in this video. You know, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, whatever. I genuinely don't know what to make of the whole situation personally at the moment. If a follow-up video needs to be made, then maybe I will. You know, I'm sure that the drama will continue. It doesn't seem to ever end. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was a different type of video. I know this was a bit of a different type of video than what I normally do, but if you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. And if you didn't, you should also leave a like. If this video reaches fucking, I don't know, 100 likes, I'll like do a deep dive into the fucking Google Docs and actually figure out what's going on there in a part 2 video. But yeah, I don't know, I doubt it will. I haven't posted in a while. I wanted to like post some other shit first, but I guess this is gonna be my, you know, first video of the couple month period that I've been gone. But you know, whatever, college and stuff, whatever. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy your day. Listen to some good music. Peace out. Mwah. So we all thought that was going to be the end of the video. The end of the story for now. But no. In the fucking process of editing this video, he does... he goes off the rails in the general chat of his own Discord server, and he made the fatal mistake of pinging everyone, myself included. He deleted everything after the fact. People were like, dude, you need to fucking stop, clear the chat, mods, lock the room, make it so no one can talk, the fucking, you know, close the floodgates, the storm is coming, Kanro, fucking Hurricane Kanro, sound the alarm. We need to fix this before he tears down his own fucking career. Well, it's too... yeah, they were too slow. So, I took screenshots of everything, and I downloaded the file, and, you know, whatever. So, Kanro. And I don't know the context behind this, and I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I have no idea what the fuck this happened. Kanro says, these are the photos this child diddler sent to me at Otterness, which, you know, goated name. I love otters. Fuck you. Trying to use my school photography for AI, whatever the fuck that means. Since you want to have source images of kids so bad, let's see what your grown ass has been sending to me in DMs. Pings at everyone and then posts a zip file that I downloaded. Now the zip file is full of allegedly Otterness's nudes. They are nudes. They are definitely nudes. I can't confirm whose because it's not like screenshots of Otterness sending the nudes. It's just the actual like nudes. But like, yeah. It's a full goddamn folder of nudes that I unfortunately had to witness for the production of this video. So I will no longer be able to say that no animals were harmed in the production of this content because I was harmed in the production of this content. I think that deserves a like. But anyways, Goth Ghost says Otterness isn't even online for the past couple weeks. How the fuck would it be him? Kanro says, because he leaked one of my most confidential servers on my account. Whatever the fuck that means. But having confidential servers on your main account is probably a bad idea. Chat, this is too much. Kanro says, took advantage of my trust and lured me into so much nasty shit. Which finally circles all the way back around to the beginning of the video where Kanro on his website says, one of the things I don't like is mean people who coerce me into doing shady, or how did he word it? I don't know, I don't remember, but he was like, I don't like mean people who coerce me into doing bad things. I guess this is one of the bad things that he got coerced into or something, I don't know. Lured me into so much nasty shit. NK says, damn bro, deal with the situation maturely. Yuchun says, yo, delete this shit. These are nudes. And then Kanro replies to that and says he's of age, so who gives a fuck? Yeah, that's some real respect right there. Who gives a fuck if I leak people's nudes? They're of age. No one cares. They're adults. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. He's the one sending it to kids, I guess. NK says, I get how you feel, but it's not how you deal with it. As much as possible, you should be avoiding drama. And then people start freaking out over his pronouns. I don't know, I guess maybe the guy's a girl. People are like, he? Huh? My guess is because it's like femboy nudes or maybe transgender nudes. I don't know. He's dressed in women's clothing. And I guess assigned to male at birth. I don't know. I have no idea who the fuck or what the fuck. Otter is. Not my business. Doesn't matter. Everyone's getting all super confused. Volkson and others start to, voice their concern and discomfort with the fact that a owner of a server is posting, like, I just like to remind you, this guy owns a Discord server for his music, so it's probably got plenty of children in it, especially considering the allegations against him. And he is sat here in a non-NSFW server posting folders of other people's nude pictures in the general chat, uncensored. Like, that's just kind of fucked up. And his members agree. They are voicing their discomfort with it. I have to agree, Kanro. Please get rid of the porn. I have some deleted messages here. Yuchun says, because if someone reports it here, it's GG's for the community too. Kanro says, yo, don't use my fucking face for AI. I will fucking humiliate whoever does that shit to me. So, some great reactions from Kanro. I'm not the guy. NK says, FT log, please lock this fucking chat and purge the messages. Otterness actually comes online allegedly for the first time in months or weeks, and he just starts posting hashtag ask Kanro, like links to a message in that channel. Don't start drama, he's not that guy. They start purging messages. You can see here Kanro using a bot to purge messages, and then the posts that Otterness was linking to, I went over to that channel, and before they got deleted, it's screenshots of allegedly Kanro saying, possibly even today, considering what the screenshot says, like, I've had my girlfriend's images there when we were like 12. It's okay. Yeah, the of age girls are okay, but most of them are like from 12 to 17. One of the girls I've dated is 19. No one cares that you dated a 19-year-old, whatever, no one gives a fuck. But like 12 is a little weird, especially nudes of a 12-year-old, a little weird, just a tad, just a smidgy. We've got some regular photos of a feminine person, and then in bold words, age 17. I mean, they're almost 18, and the pictures aren't at all even a little bit sexual, so I mean, I don't get what that's about. And then there's a screenshot of a channels list for a server. No idea what this is. It's called beta server, and one of the channel names that all seem to be like actual people names is circled, and it says minor. I don't really know what that's about. And then Kanro says, wow, 11:11. Has it really taken me 4 hours to edit this video? Jesus Christ. Kanro says, go fuck yourself, you cunt. Otterness. Ban Otterness. Go talk to people your own age. More people in the chat. I feel like there was a better way to handle the situation. I hope this shit doesn't go downhill for Kanro. Womp. Downhill in what way? Let's not even talk about it. And that's where that drama ends for now. I really hope I don't have to make a part 2 to this video. But yeah, just wanted to put that here on the end of the video because I don't even know what to make of it. The fact that that happened while I was editing is just wild, but whatever, I don't know. Again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever, I don't care. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was really long. There was a lot to talk about. I know it's not the greatest quality editing. It's not, I'm not a video essayist. I'm not Turkey Tom. Like, just, I don't know. I wanted to put it out there. because like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, no one is talking about this except for people who don't really have a platform. And mine, you know, it's not that big. I only have like 1.25 thousand subscribers, but it's a lot more than the guy who has like 5. And I feel like someone needs to talk about this stuff. So, you know, if me talking about it gets someone bigger and better to talk about it and do an actual like well done video, then great. Like, all I want is to get the word out there, because people have been trying for years and no one is listening. So I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. But yeah, happy Halloween. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.